Hey everyone, it's Lisa and you're watching Out of the Box. So it's another Friday and I have decided that I'm going to try to be posting a video every Friday. Honestly, I don't know if I will be able to make it because for this Friday I already had quite a hard time thinking of what to do because I can only do 2 hauls a month. So it was a little hard, but I decided to do this fun little video about my Miku Nendoroid collection. And I thought maybe you guys would enjoy it. So what I'm going to be talking about in this video is my different Miku Nendoroids that I own, how much I got them for, what the current aftermarket is, what their retail prices were, when they were released, so we can see if there is kind of a, a pattern in the prices. And I'm just going to be talking a little bit about what I think of them, why I like them so much. And yeah, this is just going to be a fun little video about me fangirling about my Miku Nendoroids. So I'm really sorry if this is not very interesting, but I just wanted to talk about Miku. So for the first Miku I wanted to talk about, it's actually the first ever Nendoroid that I owned, and that is actually the first ever non-price figure that I owned. So it's really special. And it's this little girl here. It's the Cheerful Japan Miku. She retailed for 2,857 yen. However, for every purchase, 1,000 yen was donated to the tsunami relief funds, because at that time a big tsunami had hit Japan. Right now her aftermarket is around 2,000 to 3,000 yen, and I actually bought her on AmiAmi for 1,500 yen back in 2013 or 2014. She released in 2011, and yeah, what I really like about this Nendoroid is it's very simple. It still uses the old Nendoroid way of swapping the faceplates. So that means that you actually need to take the whole head off to take off the faceplate. Which is a little bit nerve-wracking because I sometimes worry that because of the age of the plastic, I will, break the joint or anything. However, it hasn't happened as of now, which I'm really happy about. And for now, I keep her in this little pose. She's on my bookshelf, not in my Miku shrine-like thing I have in my Detolf going on. However, when my 3rd Detolf arrives, I do plan on putting all my Mikus together. And yeah, she's just really cute. And she was my first Nendoroid, so it's really special to me. So yeah, that's the first one. So the next Miku I wanted to talk about is actually one that's very dear to my heart. I've wanted this Miku ever since I started collecting figures and since I found out what Nendoroids are. However, at that time I thought I was never going to own her. And that is because she was, I think, around 9,000 or more yen in the aftermarket. That was the cheapest I saw her for ever, because she was very, very sought after. And at that time I couldn't afford scale figures. 9,000 yen for a Nendoroid was just way too much. And I couldn't afford it, so I put it out of my mind. However, there was this very kind person on a forum that sadly no longer exists here in the Netherlands. And on that forum she said that she had this Nendoroid and she wanted someone who likes it to own it. She didn't want somebody reselling it. And because of that, she decided to sell it for close to retail. And that beauty is this one, which is the Snow Miku 2013 Strawberry Kimono version, I believe. And what I really like about this Nendoroid is that there are various ways to display her. Since I moved, I haven't been able to display her with her parasol because she just keeps falling over. And right now I don't have her extra parts with me, so I can't do any other poses for the B-roll and stuff. So I'm really sorry about that. But what I really like about this Nendoroid is that it's so serene and it's really Japanese. Like, I really like kimono figures anyway. So it was really fun to be able to get this Nendoroid and get my first Kimono figurine. This Nendoroid actually retailed in 2013 for 3,889 yen, which was very common for the time. And her current aftermarket, it kind of depends on the condition it's in, but it's between 6 and 10,000 yen. The price I got her for was 55 euros, which included shipping within the Netherlands, which I would say is around 7,000 yen all included. So to me, who wasn't able to purchase her for 9,000 yen, excluding shipping, excluding import, getting her for around 7,000 all included was amazing. And I really still feel sad that this forum is no more. I really liked it. There were some good prices on there. I met some lovely people on there that I later met on conventions, and it's just really sad to see that it's gone. But I am very happy that I got to get such a good deal out of it, and that I could start my Snow Miku collection with this one. Then the third Nendoroid I really wanted to talk about is, I think, my favorite Miku Nendoroid so far I own. When I first saw this Nendoroid, I knew it was my dream. I really like magical girls, and I started liking them pretty much as soon as I started getting into anime. And well, this was a magical girl Miku, so I really needed to own it. And it's this beauty here. It is the 2014 Snow Miku, the magical girl variant. What I really like about this Miku is, of course, her huge hat, which rests on top of her head with a magnet, actually. So it stays in place quite well. I really like the hair, as well as the little rabbit that came with it. Like with the 2013 we just saw, she only had this little marshmallow kind of rabbit, like mochi rabbit with her. Starting from 2014, she actually got this rabbit Yukine friend, which I really like. And I actually really wanted to cosplay this particular version of Miku. I never did because the cosplay was pretty expensive, because of course there are a lot of parts. And I also got her for, I think, a pretty good price. She retailed in 2014 for 4,286 yen on the Good Smile online shop and Good Smile US shop. Right now her aftermarket is around 7,000 to 10,000 yen, and I think I got her for around 6,000 yen. So that's a little cheaper than she goes for right now. A good deal, and I'm actually really happy with that. I will show some pictures of the Nendoroid. I will also show some other pictures, because right now I don't have all my extra Nendoroid parts with me, so I'm not able to make B-roll with different poses, or at least with different faceplates. But I will show some pictures from my figure collection with proper credit, of course. But yeah, this Miku is really dear to my heart, and I think that I got quite a good deal on it. And you know, she's really dear to me. Well then, how else to continue this streak of Snow Mikus than with the next Snow Miku, Snow Miku 2015. So at this time I really had this kind of Snow Miku craze, and I started doing group orders because Good Smile Japan had this flat shipping rate of 3,000 yen EMS to anywhere in the world, no matter what you bought. And 3,000 yen for a single Nendoroid is pretty hefty. So a lot of people in the Netherlands and in Europe started doing these group orders, which meant that someone bought the figures, or at least the maximum of 3 per customer, and they would then ship them to you, or you would ship them to them once the figure was released and got to your place. And what I think was really fun about this process is that I got to meet a few people that were really fun to talk to from other countries, because it was something that we did throughout Europe, because shipping inside of Europe is actually quite okay. We paid everything together. All these people were really nice and made the process really easy. And it was for me the first time to ship internationally. So it was really something for me as I was pretty young at that time as well. I got this figure for retail. As I said, I got her straight from Good Smile Japan. Retail in 2015 was 4,167 yen. And right now she seems to be around 6,000 to 8,500 yen in the aftermarket. So she is one of the cheaper Snow Mikus to get right now, or at least the Snow Mikus that I have. But honestly, the Snow Mikus since then have been so cute that I think they will be more expensive. That's not to say that this one is not cute, because I really like it. I actually also got the Figma of this version of Snow Miku, as this was the first year they started doing those Figmas. And what I really like about this Miku is the base. She has this little ringing bells. It's the Snow Bell or Lily of the Valley, but also called Snow Bell version. And they really made that quite special by adding the little bells to her base. And of course she's also with her little rabbit friend, and she's sitting on the leaves of the flower. And I really think this is the design that grew the most on me of all of them. But right now I actually kind of have a hard time saying whether this one or 2014 is my favorite. And that says something, because I really like 2014. But yeah, I really like this Nendoroid, and I think that she is a Snow Miku that's often overlooked. But I think that she really deserves that place there. She has a cute design, and she has lots of really cute items and faceplates and everything she comes with. So I would give her a chance if you're a Snow Miku collector. Well, it's finally time to take a step away from the Snow Mikus and go to something else. And this one is also really special, as this was the first Nendoroid, and I don't even know if it was the last. I haven't heard anything about it since then, but it was at least the first figure, Nendoroid, whatever, that was made in a factory in Japan. And it is the Sakura Miku Bloomed in Japan version. And she has these adorable braids, and she has this little bottle that of course says something like juice, but of course we all know it's sake. And has this she's very pretty. Pink is my favorite color, so I really, when I saw this, I was so over the moon. Yeah, what I like most about this figure is just that everything has been translated into the pink of the Sakura very well, which I really enjoy, because I think it should, to me it sounds really hard to take a design of an existing character and make it work in an entirely different color, but they made it work. However, this Nendoroid isn't without its problems. The plastic on this Nendoroid is really stiff, and I've heard a lot of people saying that the back ribbon that her base plugs into broke off when they tried to do the base, that they had problems getting the braid hair parts to fit in, that they had trouble with the arms, with the hands, and of course that's not really good, especially because it was the first time they did it in a new factory. So I don't think they did a lot in that same factory after this, but I could be wrong. I didn't really follow figure news for a few years after this one released. But yeah, she's really cute, but if I were you, I would really make sure you want this Nendoroid before you get it, because it is pretty expensive and she does break easily. So this Nendoroid retailed for 4,167 yen back in 2015, and I got her for that price because I also got her through a group order from the Good Smile Japan store, and right now she seems to be in the aftermarket for around 8,500 yen and up. So if you want to get it, it's really cute. I think it's better design-wise than the other Sakura Miku Nendoroid. However, she can be quite a pain to pose. So I think I'm just going to keep her in this pose for a long time because I think it's the cutest one. I think that her braids are really cute and I just don't want to deal with breaking anything. So we're continuing the streak of Nendoroids from 2015 with the next one, which is the Harvest Moon Nendoroid. The Harvest Moon Miku Nendoroid. I found out later that from this design they actually also made a scale figure, which I kind of really want to get, but I think she's pretty expensive, otherwise I would have probably gotten her already. But you know, I have the Nendoroid, I'm happy with that. She's not the most expensive Nendoroid in the aftermarket. She retailed for 3,889 yen, which I also got her for because I got her from Good Smile Japan. And right now she seems to be in the aftermarket for around 6,000 yen, which is quite normal for a Nendoroid nowadays because Nendoroids retail for 5,500 yen right now. And a lot of Nendoroids gain in price in the aftermarket. So 6,000 for a Nendoroid, while maybe a little steep, is not the worst. I really like the little flute and the very serene pose that she has. And what I also really like is the back part. They have this background part that comes with her in the box. And I just think that it's a really cute addition. I have this Nendoroid standing on the back of my D12 because due to the background she takes up quite a lot of space and she covers everything that's behind her. So she is in the back of my D12, but I am going to be buying some razors so she can be a little bit higher and actually get the attention she deserves because she's really cute. Then we already get to the final Nendoroid. Oh my god. Yeah, I always thought that I had quite a lot of Miku Nendoroids, but when I was looking at my figure collection for this video, I found out that there are so many right now. It's so... But this is also one that came out in 2015, which shows you when I took my hiatus from figure collecting, because that's when I stopped buying my Miku Nendoroids every year. But it's this one. It's the Senbonzakura Miku Nendoroid. And what I really like about this Nendoroid is quite a lot actually. I think the winking faceplate that I have put on her is really cute, and the little bit of red eyeshadow above her eyes is very, very adorable. I've always loved the Senbonzakura song and the kimono / military uniform that she wears. The hat actually attaches to her head with a magnet, so it doesn't fall off, which I really like because I've had Nendoroids that have had head parts that weren't magnetized and they kept falling off. But this one doesn't, and I just really like the little bicycle she comes with. It's so cute. And also, of my Miku Nendoroids, this is the one with the most green hair, which is true to the design of the original Senbonzakura music video, I believe. But it's still something pretty special, I think, within a Miku collection, to have a Miku with less of a teal hair color and more of a really seaweed green, maybe. Does that sound gross? I don't know if that sounds gross. But it looks seaweed green to me. But like this seaweed green color, and yeah, she is so adorable. And to get into the information, she retailed for 3,889 yen, which was standard for non-limited Nendoroids in 2015. I got her for 3,000 yen actually, so a little bit below retail, because at that time there was an overload of these figures, even though it was really cute in my opinion. There was an overload of these figures, so they were selling their stock. But right now, if you want this Nendoroid, you will have to pay around 8,000 yen or more. So it has become quite an expensive Nendoroid, but knowing how popular the song is, that actually doesn't seem that weird to me. But yeah, that's the Senbonzakura Nendoroid. Before we end this video, I wanted to go through a little bit of my wish list of Miku Nendoroids. I currently have my figure collection opened on my laptop before me, and the ones that I really like are the 5th Symphony Nendoroid, which I will show. It's a very expensive Nendoroid. It retailed for 7,091 yen. Right now you can get it for around 13,000 yen, which is really steep, and actually something I told myself I would never pay for a Nendoroid. However, for this one I might actually make an exception. And furthermore, we have the Twinkle Snow, which is the Snow Miku 2017, which I really like. And the Snow Princess Nendoroid is Nendoroid number 1000. So it's actually also a little bit of Nendoroid history to own it, I think. Because having the 1000th Nendoroid sounds pretty cool to me. I also used to own the Halloween version Nendoroid, and honestly I really don't know why I sold it. I know that I needed money, but I feel really bad about it because honestly it's a really cute Nendoroid, and getting her back now is going to cost a pretty penny. So that's one of my fails as a collector. There are a lot of more Hatsune Miku Nendoroids that I would like. However, there's only so many you can have, and I try not to get too many of the same character because I want to show my love for a variety of characters. But Miku has this special place in my heart. I own a lot of her CDs. Her music has gotten me through a lot of tough times, and yeah, I just really like Miku. But yeah, that will be the end of this video, I think. Really thank you for watching this. I must be honest, it's a little bit of a rambly video, mostly because I didn't really know what to do for this Friday, and so I just decided to talk about something I like. And when I start talking about something I like, I become a little bit rambly. But to me, it's really special to be able to talk about something that I like so much to people that also like it this much, and that's just really special to me. And I hope I can continue doing this channel and growing it a little bit into a little community that just likes figures as much as I do. And yeah, we'll see where we get from there. So if you want to, you can like, comment and subscribe. It will really mean the world to me as it grows this little community that I was just talking about. Please tell me any constructive criticism that you might have, because I just want to get better. I just want to keep doing this because I am really enjoying myself just talking about my figures. And that's it. And even this ending is long, so let's just stop it. See you next time, guys. Bye!